What up, what up, what up? You already know what it is. It's your boy J30, Vision of Music, ScholarVMG all day. I got a special guest with me today, man.
Yes, sir.
I got my nigga D SMALLZ in the building.
Yeah,
BX, what's going on, my guy? Yes, sir. You already know, man. I appreciate you for coming out, man.
I appreciate you for having me, my heart.
So what's going on, man?
A lot, man. We got a lot going on, man.
I see.
Where should I start? You know what I'm saying?
Well, first, let me start the show off like this
Yeah.
before we go into the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First and foremost, you know what I'm saying, I want to say congratulations to everything you got going on, from your family to working to the music, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit.
And I want to start it off like, basically like, I want to let not just artists know, but people know how hard it is and how important it is to invest in yourself and keep a consistent job until you,
oh my God,
until you know what I'm saying, finally make it or getting a check off, you know what I'm saying, off the entertainment business.
I mean, income is everything. It don't have to necessarily be an actual 9 to 5, but it got to be some source of steady income, some steady revenue. Like whatever you do, it could be, you could be packing cans or pushing cans for if you making a certain amount of money that you know what I mean, that you could live off of, and you could take care of, you know, your passion and what you love while doing so, and your family. Then that's what you have to do, because I mean, in this world everything costs, man. And you know, as an artist, it costs. It costs. It's just not about
the tolls is fucking adding up, nigga.
What? I just got a letter from
Word.
It's from Jersey, easy. I don't even want to get it.
Word.
You heard? Like it's real out here.
I know.
It's real. So you definitely gotta have a steady source of income, man. No, that's rule number 1 in this game, man. Get your money up. Get your bag up, man. You could love music. You could love dance, whatever you love. That's like a secondary hobby. And what I mean as that, because rap is not a hobby, but if it's not paying you, it's really a hobby. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have something solid that you know what I mean? Solid income, bro. It's very important, because like I said, to put out a record, you need money, man. It is what it is.
Because what happens is a lot of times, like this generation, and even before this generation, I know in my time when I was coming up, I wanted everything. I wanted to get the money. I wanted everything fast. I wanted to go to the studio. I wanted to do this. I want to fly clothes. I want to go out.
Right.
But you gotta have a job. You know what I'm saying? And until I got older, I didn't really realize, like, until I became an adult, had my daughter, had a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get the bag, because if you ain't got the bag for yourself first and your family, you can't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you're just gonna be wasting money
and wasting time. Like I said, to really, I learned just being in this industry for a long time. I've been running around with you for a long time. This industry for a long time. It's people like you that I watch. You know what I mean? That as we evolve and stuff like that, in this business, especially this day and age, it's about money and clout. So you gotta have that bag so you could be clouded out to here. Like, you gotta get a marketing team, a PR team. You gotta go on social media. You gotta go on these bloggers, all these different websites and stuff like that, just to make your name to where you can get your record streamed. Because it's all about streaming. It's not like when we coming out, we could go press up.
Ain't no more
right,
physical.
We could go press up 10,000 physical and go out there and hit the strip. That's right. You so it's a different world, and I had to learn how to adapt to that. But one thing, like you said, that always helped me is I always had that steady source of income. So no matter how it changed, I evolved with the change, but didn't struggle while evolving, because I always had that stream of income. So once the physical copy stopped being able to sell, I'm like, damn, I just gotta go back to work.
Speaking about the stream of income, you know what I'm saying? I also want to congratulate you, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's not business savvy. Some people just gotta work a 9 to 5. Everybody can't think about having their own business. So talk about having your own business. I know you got your own construction business, so talk about that.
Well, the construction business came about because of the 9 to 5. So that's what I try to tell a lot of the young, you know, guys around that grew up around me, or the YNs from my hood and stuff like that. It's nothing wrong with getting a 9 to 5, because that 9 to 5 could lead into something. It don't matter what kind of 9 to 5 is. Some people might laugh at you working at KFC. But just think about it, all right? You might be working a fish fry, whatever, chicken fry for a year. You learn all the ins and out about that shit, how to do payroll. Now you become the manager. Once you become the manager, now you learn how to run 3 or 4 different chains at one time. Now you're the district manager. Now you know what I mean? And then before you know it, you could open up your own damn chain. You know what I'm saying? You could open up
a lot of them are not
SMALLZ
like
chicken, because now you know the whole business on how to operate this food business, where to get the chicken from, how much it'll cost, how many people you need to do to make the job operate. You know the whole operation. So that's pretty much what I did with the construction thing. You know, I got in early. I worked for 5 years as a hard worker. Became a foreman. From a foreman, learned how to become a general foreman to a super.
I seen the growth.
You know what I mean? Now it's like, bro, now you know the numbers, you got the connections, the people know you know how to do the job. Now it's easy. I start a little company. Of course, the people that I've been working for 25 years are going to hire me to do that job because they know I know how to do the job. You understand what I'm saying?
So, everything is relationships too.
Everything is relationships.
Like, it's not just music. It's like if you keep good relationships, you know what I'm saying, and keep your ears and your eyes open.
And that's a fact. You see
that's
what
the
I'm saying?
industry is about.
This is all about relationship right here.
Definitely.
I'm up in the studio with 30 right now, and that's just because of relationship that I built, like 11, 12 years ago? Shit. Maybe 15.
Probably more than that. Yeah, word. Time is
flying. I don't even want to give him too many years because niggas still think I'm in my 30s. Right? So I'm going to keep it like that.
J30 is still 30 over here. Word.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up though, man. But we just basically trying to give people not just game, but you know what I'm saying, give them jewels, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't give you, the older generation don't hand down the jewels, you know what I'm saying? So
nah, that's a fact. It's a lot of gatekeepers out here. Like I never understood that. Like I'm a person that I want to see everybody win. So if somebody asks me a question like, yo, how can I do this, or how can I get into that, or what's the best way to do this, I'm gonna give them that advice, man, because as a young teenager and as a young adult growing up, I mean, I had some. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I didn't have OGs telling me certain things, but for the foremost part, I had to learn shit on my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even down to like the music business, or down to even just writing a 16. I was just rapping. I didn't know how to like write a real 16, like a bar, or how to be cadence, or
but just
you know
being around other
people in the studio, and learning, adapting, right? You know, you pick on to knowledge if you want it.
Yeah.
Some people don't want it. You know what I mean? Some people right now don't even.
And that was another thing I was gonna say too. Is like, you can't be afraid to ask questions. A lot of times people are afraid to ask questions because they feel embarrassed. Now we have Google, so there's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Chat GPT.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So ask Google,
you can ask anything. It'll do it for you.
Nah, that's a whole fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a whole fact. Yeah, that's a whole fact. It's no excuses now. Like, even down to getting a business or EIN and everything, all you gotta do is ask ChatGPT. It's just you can't be lazy, because you can ask all the questions in the world. What's that saying go? You can invite them to the you can invite them to the water, but you can't make them drink it or whatever. So it's just like that. You know, you could give the person the knowledge and everything, but they gotta want to do it. You know what I mean? A lot of people want things handed out.
And speaking of an EIN, a lot of people don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's another story. That's another topic. You know what I'm saying, about business. You know what I'm saying? And ownership. You know what I mean?
Ownership, man. There's nothing more beautiful in this world than ownership, man. And I'm telling you, ownership is a beautiful thing. I'm gonna just give you a prime example. You know what I'm saying? I had went through a little rough patch this year. You know what I mean? I had got a little sick. Not sick like cancer,
I saw that,
nothing
man.
like that. But I had a little health scare, whatever. I had to get a major surgery. My health insurance covered half of it, but the other half,
that's another thing,
because the way I had to get the surgery, I could have got it like when my insurance covered it, but the best way to do it, they didn't cover that other half, like with like a special robot to do it, like an AI system to do it. So I wanted the best, so I had to come up with the bread. But to make a long story short, it got a little rough. You know, money started. I'm not working because with construction, you're not working. You ain't get a project. You ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out how to get some money and got some equity out the house, the ownership. You know what I'm saying? That rejuvenated. So that's what's so important about it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I try to tell people like that. It's like buying real jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
that's what we're saying about ownership, because it's like
Yes.
you bought a house.
Yes.
You lucky that you had that bread saved
to buy
bought a
that house for now.
Yeah.
7 years later.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have that house, I
Mhm.
wouldn't be able to get that money to
Yep.
rebound. You understand what I'm
Mhm,
saying? Like
mhm.
I could have went when I had that money and blew the 70,000 on
Went through it.
whatever, go crazy, buy another car, or
Yep.
you know, go to the club,
Mhm.
throw 10 bands at the stripper, go buy a damn Rolex.
Mhm.
Nah, man, that's not. It's not smart investments, man. So, and you know, we grew up around like business artists.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. Like
Mhm.
it's the Jay-Z's, the
Mhm.
Nas.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? That's our
I mean, look
era.
where they
The
at
product is
today.
what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say. So just think about that era of rappers that we grew
Mhm.
up of, and we idolized. Like
Mhm.
even now, they see me running around. I got a distribution with Vamp Life and
Mhm.
Jim and Dice and all of them.
Mhm.
I be around these dudes. That's my inspiration. Those are the people I looked up to when I was coming up, and they all business mind
Mhm.
artists. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? They structured a lot of the artists now that's business mind
Yeah.
artists. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So a lot of the younger artists that's like I don't know, they basing themselves. I can't even. You know what? I'm not gonna say that too much because there is some younger artists that are business savvy, like the Little Derricks, stuff like that. Got
Mhm.
trucking companies and stuff like that. So there is some younger role model business like artists like that. You
Nah,
know,
they
that into
definitely out there, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean? But for the foremost part, like in our boroughs, in our city,
Mm-hmm.
they just don't seem to get it.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I mean? It's real, man. It's
And
real.
it's really nothing you could do, but we could just keep trying to push the envelope. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they don't like being preached to, but you know, sometimes if we don't preach to them, we ain't teaching them nothing. You know
Nah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
absolutely. That's why one thing, J30. I'm starting up a I ain't want to touch light on it, but 2026 I'm starting a We Care organization. That's gonna be a non-profit.
That's what's up, man.
Organization that I'm starting. Me and a couple of my other peers, whatever, and I'm gonna have mentorship. We're gonna have artist development.
Mhm.
We're gonna have trade schools.
That's what's
We're gonna
up.
still keep doing basketball tournaments
That's
for the
what's up.
youth. You know what I mean?
That's
The
what's up.
PLA programs and
Mhm.
stuff like that. We're gonna still do toy drives like
Mhm.
with Einstein, Montefiore, Mount Sinai.
Mount Sinai.
My Sinai,
Mhm.
things like that, toys for tots and stuff like that.
Mhm.
These are things that like I was already doing.
Yeah,
but
but this
now,
is stuff that people don't know about, so
and,
that's
well,
why we yeah.
Yes, and now it's just gonna be more structured.
Mhm.
It's gonna be more of an organization. And now I'm
Mhm.
trying to reach a larger demographic with
Mhm.
like the politics,
Yeah.
the politicals,
Mhm.
and you know raise fundraisers and stuff
Mhm.
like that. Cause like I said, a lot of these things we was just doing straight out of
Mhm.
out of the pocket. So you know we need
But
help.
They
to
have
help
the
these
funds for that
to
too. You know
help
what I'm saying?
these young people in
Mhm.
the community. I know what they need.
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
Mhm.
I've been there. I've
Mhm.
done that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I could go back to these jails. I could go back to Rikers. I could
Mhm.
go upstate and tell them my testimony and tell them that, you know, life ain't over because you got a
Yeah.
couple of felonies or you in here doing 5 to 7 years. Like, it's just scamming and being a rapper is not it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? We still need doctors. We still need truck drivers. We
need
still
all
need
that.
we still need all that. And
Mhm.
it's nothing wrong with that. I
I'm
know
in the
one
trucking
of,
business, you
One
know
of
what
my
I'm saying?
best friends is a trucking business,
Word.
and he got 3 trucks now. He runs his whole thing.
Mhm.
They dock right there on Hunts Point.
Mhm.
Shout out my dude YSL. He gonna definitely see you, my son Pete. He started off just driving trucks
Mhm.
off of CDL.
That's what it
Now
is
he
at.
owned 3 trucks. He caked up, owned 3 houses, bought some
Mhm.
property, North here, there. You know, like
That's what it
so.
is
It's
at.
just like it's just so many other things. But I think the problem is nobody's giving them the proper direction.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might see somebody and they might be like, "Yo, chill, you can't be on a block like this." Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But they're not telling them what to do when they not on the block.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They're not telling them like, "Yo, go down to such and such,
Mhm.
ask for such and such, and get this card.
Mhm.
This card, da 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 da. Then you go get this card. Now you got that certification. Now you could go to this place, Amazon over there, they hiring off the spot.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You start there, and in 3 months you got this.
I don't know why cats want to be outside. Like,
It's nothing outside.
It's nothing out there.
Nothing
like,
outside.
And then the sad part is that, you know, like when we was outside back in the days, we was outside to
yeah.
get it.
Right.
They're outside to be outside.
Yeah, it's just a term.
And full summertime with a ski mask on. Like, bro, it's 80, it's 95 degrees
that
outside.
That shit scares me, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yo.
As I get older, that shit scares me. Please don't come around me with a ski mask on 85.
Unbelievable.
You might take me back to the 90s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That shit makes me nervous because I don't understand that. But I spoke to a couple of my YNs, and what they say is because, you know, they're oppositions. They never know when they're going to run into them, so they don't want to be
stop
seen.
it. Y'all got the
know,
same,
like, yeah,
y'all got the same outfit on for a week.
I said, first of all, you shouldn't even have no oppositions like that. When you got to walk around with
14, 15 years old.
Like, what's wrong with you? You just started life, bro. You don't even know what life really is yet. Like, at that age,
they killers out here.
They dangerous, though.
We ain't even going to go into talking about that. Y'all can see everything on social media.
They
It's
real
crazy.
dangerous, man. They scare me.
It's crazy.
I'm scared.
Well, let's get more on a positive note, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the music. I see your single out here buzzing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Let's talk about that.
Yo, Girl of My Dreams, man.
Yes.
Myself.
Who the features?
Charlie Cole. You know what I'm saying? And Ty Baller. They all extended family, man. Charlie's like my little sister, big sister. You know what I mean? She making moves out here.
Salute.
And my little cousin, blood cousin, Ty Baller, you know, he's another dope artist coming up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, that song.
It's actually something different too that I haven't heard. Like,
oh yeah,
you know, I know, I know how you get down. You know what I mean?
Well, you know,
so
like
I like that.
Like, you know, I gotta adapt with times, and you know what I'm saying. And I realized, like, in this industry, you know what I mean. You could make the music for your audience and your fan base and for your hood, your block. But if you really want a record to go, man, you gotta make something for the world, something global, something that everybody could dance.
You obviously liked it a lot.
I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Made you feel good. You got to do it for you. You know what I'm saying?
I heard the beat. I went to the studio. I put the beat on. It wasn't planned. Charlie came. I think I called her like right on the spot. Like, yo, pull up to the studio. We just gonna be chilling in the studio. Same thing with my cousin. I'm like, yo, just pull up. I'm doing a record. You know what I'm saying? I was not even doing that record. I was doing a whole nother record. I forgot what record I was doing, but I did a whole nother record. I put the beat on. My cousin like, oh shit, yeah, let me go on there.
Yeah, that's
what's wrong? Like, Then Charlie like, nah, I gotta jump on this.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, nah, I gotta jump on this.
Who starts it off like in the beginning?
Ty Baller.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Ty Baller.
I like the way that,
He went off, man. He went off. And that just set the tone. And then one thing I learned about this music thing, man, when you making a song with somebody, it gotta be with somebody like you really comfortable with. Because it just seemed like everything gelled together.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was trying to compete with that or try to think too hard about how the verse is gonna come out. If she was here, she'd probably say the same thing. It just came out like freely.
I mean,
like,
the beat felt good, pressure. So it was like,
you know. But you know, sometimes I don't know about you, but like sometimes you might get in a feature, like say whatever, you get in a feature with I just would throw a name out there. Say you get in a feature with Drake, so you feel like you gotta go. You know, you just feel like you gotta go like retarded. But you know what I mean. But you know, like a person like me for years. We might just come in the studio, turn the beat on, and the relaxation of us knowing each other for years, it feels like there's no really pressure. Of course, we want to be competitive and put the best product out, but we're more like tense and like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
It ain't thoughtful like, damn, this nigga Drake just hopped on this shit. I gotta go crazy.
He about to
It's just like, oh, I'm in the studio with Jay, or we about to make a song. You know what I'm saying?
No pressure.
Right. So it was just, and you can hear it, man, when the record come on. And the feedback I've been getting from the record is incredible, man. Like everywhere I go, play it, strip club.
Yeah, I seen you in
was
that Salsa Con Fuego,
Mike Neezy, Webstar spun it. Then I went to the Dykeman. I did a Dykeman run, like 4 different clubs. Umpus, Made in Mexico with DJ Chuck Chill Out, Pretty Lou. And they put it on. I had the whole crowd there with Joe. Even Jim Jones like, nah, this is it. And Dice don't even dance. A lot of people don't know my boy Dice Payne. He don't dance. Like he does not dance. Even he had to let it go. Like now, like, yo,
feeling that.
He hit me like, yo, S'mores, yo, you gotta work that record, bro. Like
that's what's up.
It's time to make some money. So I feel real good about the record, man. Now it's just putting everything to fruition and, you know, just staying on it, foot on the
So
gas.
now, speaking of Dice, what's that relationship like with you guys and the whole
That's my
camp life?
brother.
And, like, I know you got the distribution, but
Dice is my brother. Like, a lot of people don't know. Me and Dice knew each other for like damn near.
but you already know we go
right.
eight
That's
town
what I'm,
days,
that's what
different blocks.
What I'm saying. So like when I met him, he had came home. I was in Perfections with Cheese, Coke Boy Cheese, and the Coke Boy Frenchie. I was in there with my artist, God rest his soul, with the artist I was managing, Quay Dollars, Queasy, God rest his soul. You know, Coke Boy Brock, YSL, the homie I was talking about with the truck and coming. Make a long story short, I met him like that through a friend in Perfections in Queens. This is a minute ago. You know what I'm saying? And then ever since I met him you know, we would see each other around. Then he started doing like showcase. I remember he did a showcase with him, Neek Bucks, and this is before nobody even had a name. Neek Bucks ain't had no name. Nobody really, you know what I mean? And if anything, I was hot at the time, like in the street. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing a lot of shows with them, like you know, like showcase. Like he did something, I was there. You know what I mean? I throw something, he would pop up. You know what I mean? Then they started. I think I got locked up. When I came home, they was like doing like some New Bronx City type of thing with Mike Son and all of that. Hocus had his little movement going on. So he kind of like, you know what I mean? You know, I was doing my thing. I'm LOM, you know, Lloyd Tillman Money. So I was, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do, whatever. And then he caught, during COVID 2020, he caught the deal with Jim. You know, they built the relationship or how they built the relationship or whatever. And one day I posted on Facebook like, yo, bro, I'm about to get this shit up. Oh no, it was on IG. I'm like, yo, I'm about to get this shit up, bro. Like this shit ain't, you know, it ain't worth it no more. I'm not getting really no money out of it. You know what I mean?
We go through that.
Yeah, I'm looking at whatever. I had the distribution at that time with like DistroKid. You know what I mean? I'm getting like $400 every 3 months or something. Like it was just light paper, and I'm putting in so much work and so much money, studio time, videos. To stay consistent, I'm putting so much money behind what I believe in, but it ain't coming back. So the businessman side of me is like, this is not good business. I'm a businessman. It's like if you hustling dope, and it's not moving, you gotta get some better dope or start selling crack, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It just so that was that type of effect, and he hit me like, yo, Smalls, nah, bro, like. You bugging, like you ain't quitting. You my dude. Like nah, come on, I got you. I'm you know what I mean. I'm running around. I'm gonna bring you around. You know what I mean. So I started just being around. You know, just being around and shit like
and
that.
That's what's up. That's love.
That's
like,
real shit.
That's what we talk about. Like you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes you gotta ask niggas like how you doing, my brother? How you doing today? Like
you never
sometimes
know.
you gotta ask niggas how they really doing.
Dude's mental. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. That's why I said the relationship with us is different. This is beyond like rap, bro. That's my. That's
what I mean. It was more than
brother.
It was
like
more
sometimes
than
I'm not even playing the artist.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm not even a rapper. Sometimes I'm with Dice. I'm the fucking security guard. I got the ratty on me and everything, ready to blow somebody's head off. You know what I mean? Then sometimes I'm the rapper. You know what I mean? It's my show, my time on the mic in the store, whatever. You know what I mean? Sometimes I might be the driver. You know what I'm saying?
Look, some days, man, you gotta know how to just play your part.
Exactly.
Like,
so
for real, every day ain't for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the relationship we got. It's no highs, no low. It ain't. That's like my brother. Like I call him. We chill even when it's not even on a rap thing. Like, it'll be like, yo, I'm having a party for my wife. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or I call him, yo, what you doing? I ain't doing shit, yo. I'm about to pull up to your crib, bro. I'll bring you some food. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is a relationship. So, I mean, because, you know, a lot of people, they be thinking, like, oh, you know, I'll be hearing a lot of shit, man. Like, you know how people start talking and, oh, this is you doing now, or you just do bam. Nah, bro, like, they don't know the history. You know what I'm saying? That's just like right now, we do a compilation album. They don't know our history. You know what I'm saying? They might be thinking, yo, Jay, you know what I mean? Smalls trying to, you know what I'm saying? And
it shouldn't be like that. Like, niggas, like us type of, like, we don't got to talk for 4 or 5 years or be working and we can still pull up on each other and like it was yesterday.
And
you feel me?
Still love, bro. It's still
That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. I appreciate that, man. Because that's just, you know, I'm learning, like, having good energy goes a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Good energy, good attitude. No backdooring, none of that. Like and believe in God.
Mm.
Like, really believe in God. Like, have faith in God in everything you do, bro. And, like, be humble, too. Like, I had to learn that. Not saying I was never humble, but sometimes, you know, when you get in certain successes, the success will blind you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be feeling like, not that you above, but you just feel like you on a high, you know, you on a high horse. Like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes shit.
I was just about to say, everybody has their... You know what I mean?
Shit will come
everybody
down
has
like
their,
this.
I've been around artists that sold 30 million records and stuff like that. Like, and I've been in conversations where I'm like, are we like, we having a conversation like this? Like, we starting brand new. Like, you know what I mean? Coming up with strategies and, you know what I mean? Niggas have sold millions and millions of records.
Yeah, but time changes. And
time changes. And you have,
Like I said, from our era to this era is a totally different thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I can't even know some of the artists you might be talking about. Cause I know who you was running around with. And,
I'm just speaking in general. It's plenty of them out there. You know what I'm saying? Like
platinum, multi-platinum, $1 million
Trust
artists.
Me. I know.
And it can get like that.
But it also and there's no, I'm not like, it's not no shame on anybody, because it's like it humbled me.
Yes. Right.
You know what I mean? Like it made me think like, damn, this is the stuff that I always wanted to be around, and now I'm around it.
Right.
And we having conversations about how to start this, or how to do this, or how to do that. You know what I mean?
Right. Picking your brain.
But it also goes like, I'm just not a person that's jaded. I don't get fanned out. You know what I'm saying? So some people are just fanned out. So they won't look at such situations like that.
No,
you know what
man,
I mean?
That's another thing too. I was gonna say, you can't like. I don't want to say no names, but I got a couple people like that come around me. Came around me. Just for that. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? They know you move with certain people, so they come around, but they act like they for you. But you know, and then when they see these certain people, they act like a fan. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what we gonna do.
That's why I stay away, man.
Yeah, because that's crazy to me, bro. Like, you better off just going, yo, I want to meet such and such. Can you do that for me? You know what I'm saying? Don't like try to use me as a decoy to get close to somebody you want to get. You know what I mean? And like the groupie shit. I don't like that shit either. I done been around all kind of people, man.
It's disgusting out here, bro.
Disgusting,
I did an event for True Religion the other day, bro, at the High Line.
Fighting and getting a sex,
when I say the NBA players was out there, like, I saw Justin and them, the Puffy's kids was up in there, the A&P niggas was in there. Right. Duke Dennis, and all them niggas was in there. Right. But when I say when the NBA ball players is out there, the chicks.
Crazy.
No, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like the groupie chicks,
it's disgusting. A chick is
disgusting.
A chick is.
They supposed to do that. I mean, hey.
I'm not even talking about chicks. Yeah. I'm talking about dudes. Like the chicks, that's their job. Like, dude, like even as artists like us right now, we can go to a spot right now. I guarantee it. Me and you. It
shouldn't be the dude.
We go to a spot right now. The girls gonna look. The girls gonna be there. Yeah. But now when the dudes start coming, let me take a pic. You smell. No problem if you're a fan, but don't. Like the people I'm talking about, like, alright, say you with us. You running with us for about 3 months straight now. And you see you running with small nights, everybody. So now he hit you, yo, Jay, what's up, man? What you doing this week, bro? You want to pull up? Start getting cool with you, trying to get back in the good grace. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got some shit I'm going with Smalls and them Saturday. I'm gonna pull up with you. I got, you know what I mean? Yeah. Now you bring him. You thinking he there for like you, like you know what I mean, like your company, your entourage, right? Soon as he get there, he run up. Yo, Dice, let me get a picture. Yo, Jay, like bro, like what we making you look crazy? That make you look crazy. Like yo, who this nigga you brung around? Like what's up with this nigga? And that happened to me a couple of times. So now, for the foremost part, I got my few that I'm with, you know what I mean? I got my team, 5 or 6 people, but I keep my entourage down to a minimum. It's no more 10, 15, 20 people. Because you don't know, everybody gonna talk about it. But you don't know who's in for what. You know what I'm saying? And it's too hard when you got so many people to evaluate people.
Yeah, nah,
if you got 4 people, 5 people around you, you could evaluate each individual. You know what I'm saying? You could read how this person is after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you got 20, 30 people or different people every other, you don't know you don't know where it's gonna come from, bro. And that's dangerous game. So I learned from like older artists and stuff like that. You see, they only move around like maybe 2 or 3 people their whole time. That's like really with them. They security and they hype man, whatever. And some dude that.
Listen, man, it's the time and place for everything.
Yes,
Man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta know where the time and place is.
And that's it.
And if it's for you,
play your position, man. Stop that groupie shit, man. 2026, seriously, man. Ain't no whatever. You could be a fan. You know, that's what makes an artist, man, having fans and having a support system like that. But when you rushing a section more than the girls is rushing a section to take pictures with a dude, man, you gotta go and evaluate yourself, my brother. Like, for real, my heart. like,
so what's next for you, Smalls?
Man, like I said, right now, man, Girl of My Dreams, rollout.
Is there a video? Is the video coming out?
We're gonna do the video. I ain't shoot it yet. We had some dope ideas. I was supposed to shoot the video this Saturday, but some things happened, whatever, that's out of my hands, out of my, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that next week. We're gonna shoot the video. Yeah, man, it's just a push on that, man. You know, just like I said, a rollout, man. I don't want to give out too much. I got an EP dropping too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Small thing to a giant. You know what I'm saying? That's dropping. Little 7-track. You know what I mean? Boom bap type of Benny Butcher type West Guns type of shit. I got some dope features on that shit right now. We dropping a video to that in like 2 weeks with my homie Fly Keem. It's called Murder. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to do something new too, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, definitely got to work,
it's been a minute, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good. That's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? I got some heat for you. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. That's the energy, man. That's the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because at the end of the day, man, we artists. What we gonna do with our art, man? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't just hold everything in the
like, for those who know me, they know I'm the one that got so much music and just stuck in the computer.
Bro,
so it's time to put it out.
I got, oh man, endless records, man. Endless. And I'm not even talking about like just throwaway records. I'm talking about shit you ain't gonna skip through. Like, you gonna really listen like, damn, bro, this shit, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, man, like, you one of the people that, like, when I came home, that inspired me to keep doing music, bro. Like,
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? You fucking G's, Grime, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being around y'all at that time, it was definitely needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Like, we had great times, you know what I'm saying? Like,
great
definitely,
times, man. Like, you know, show me what, like, how to be a movement, how to stick with each other, brotherhood, brothership, how to move as a unit. And like I said, being around people, you take things into... You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you go for that and you try to structure your own type of shit. So, you know what I mean? I don't never know if I told you that. But, yeah, you definitely,
I appreciate it,
definitely was one of those dudes that definitely inspired me, bro, to just keep, like, you know what I mean? Keep
and vice versa.
Music,
like I said,
bro.
like, I salute you with your different companies and everything else that you're doing besides music. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man.
Being a father, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
that's number one.
That's number one.
You know what I mean?
That's number one.
Word.
That's number one. All you deadbeats out there,
word
man.
Up.
Of being a good father is number one, man.
And especially if you got a daughter, you know, if you got a daughter, man,
bro, you got a daughter.
You better get on it.
You know, yo, get on it, because you don't want her out here.
Word.
It's real out here, man.
Son too.
Yeah,
man. Son too.
I don't got no son, I got father, but having a son and having like nephews,
that's right. You got all
girls, man.
Yeesh.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's crazy.
My other man got all girls. He just had a boy. Word.
Oh, yo. Like, God bless you, bro.
Salute.
Yeah, salute. Yeah.
But yeah, man, let the people know what else you got going on. Give me your handles, man.
Yeah, like I said, man, y'all can follow me at D SMALLZ LOM on the gram, at D SMALLZ LOM on Facebook, at D SMALLZ LOM on YouTube. You can Google that, D SMALLZ, that D SMALL with a Z. You know what I'm saying? And D SMALL with a Z for Apple Music, Amazon, all those streaming platforms. Go check out that new single, Girl of My Dreams. I just dropped that, released 2 weeks ago. It's going crazy, man. Check the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Fire song. If you don't dance to that and you ain't shaking ass to that, you just a fucking hater, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, I ain't saying it because of my record, bro. Like,
You supposed to though.
It's a banger, man. And y'all can go check out that Trials and Tribulations. That shit is still drop. That's my last album I dropped about a couple of months ago.
Gotta promote
Trials
that.
and Tribulations. That shit still go off. I got the record No Fear, Heavy Motion. Shout out Nate Blanco on that.
Okay.
The Bronx record featured Charlie Cole. That shit still ringing. I got work out there, man.
BX
Go
all
check
day.
that out. Y'all know who I am, man. Go check that out, man. Make sure y'all tap in with VTM, you know what I mean?
You already know,
Vision
man. We
of
working.
music. And yeah, man, have a blessed, great year, man. Holla.
Tap in. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy J30, ScholarVMG all day. Vision of Music podcast. See you soon.